What is not a success? In this article, you and I will find out what is not a success to avoid the pitfalls of false goals. Very important note. When I say that this cannot be a success, I understand that these things cannot be the primary goal in life that you focus on. By no means do I want to convey that I recommend to be inactive. Being financially independent, famous, living in luxury is wonderful. I myself strive for this, but nevertheless I do not set any of the above as my main goal. And please don't define these things for yourself as the main ones in life. They are just a consequence. For example, a person has set himself the main goal in life to earn $1 billion. This is a bad goal. Because money is not a success. It is a consequence of success. You will surely understand me correctly. Money is not a success. This is perhaps the biggest delusion of the people. Money is a consequence of success. But money is not a measure of success. We live in the material world, and we perceive everything with our eyes, but with our eyes we are not always able to see the truth. Yes, people who are very successful in life are rich. But these riches came to them as a result of their work. We only see the tip of the iceberg, wealth, and we set a goal to make money. But we miss the fact that 95% of the iceberg is hidden underwater. We do not think about it but blindly accept the fact that success is wealth and set goals. Understand, money is a consequence of success. Material security. Success cannot be material security what one possesses. Unlike the previous point, by material security I mean a house, apartment in which a person lives, a car, a yacht, a helicopter, which he owns, where he goes to have fun, in which restaurants he has dinner. The material is also a manifestation of success. It is acquired for money. People's mistake is that they strive to live like successful people, to have what successful people have, but not to be successful people. They take loans and buy expensive houses, take out loans and buy expensive cars. They live on very high new ones, but all this is not theirs. Their life is reminiscent of a cardboard house. It stands, everything is quiet and peaceful, but when the wind of change begins to blow, the house will immediately collapse. And other people look at them and think, this is a successful person, he has a luxurious lifestyle, he has so many things. But if they put you in his skin, you'll fly out of there like a rifle. You would prefer to stay where you are now. Because this is not a success at all. I had the opportunity to communicate with such successful people, and many of them said that they slept badly at night, did not know how to repay their loans. They constantly live in fear, God forbid something happens, their wives and children will remain on the street. Believe me, it's very scary to live like that. Here is what they told me. I bought these things to prove to them that I am better than them, but I understood that I could not afford such a luxurious house. The first 2 to 3 weeks after the purchase I felt great. I felt successful, but when after a while I realized how much I had to pay for this house, I was scared. And I was afraid until the end of the repayment of this loan. Power is not a success. Look at presidents and other high-ranking officials. How often can you see a smile on their faces? How often do these people look happy? When I look at them, I read endless fatigue and pain on their faces. They would be happy to leave everything and rest, but their ego does not allow it. Power cannot be success because power is control. You have to keep that control all the time, because what you control is constantly trying to get rid of that control. Power obeys the principle of win-lose. I.e., if I control, I win, but if they control me, I lose. True success always works on a win-win basis. Success cannot be called achieving high status. In other words, status is a situation in society. People achieve status because they feel important when they are higher in society than others. One thought that they are taller than the others makes them feel proud. being higher than others, they are considered successful. But if you accept the fact that you can't compare yourself to other people, then the status immediately loses its meaning. Comparing yourself to other people is dangerous in any case. And here's why: when you compare yourself to other people who are better than you, your self-esteem drops. When you compare yourself to people who are lower than you, you stop developing. As you can see, both options are disastrous and lead to failure. Successful people are not compared to others. They understand what any comparison leads to. If you compare yourself to someone, it is to yourself. Success at the expense of others. Success is always built on profitable cooperation. This kind of cooperation is called win-win. In order for cooperation and partnerships to develop and strengthen, both sides must win, each to a certain extent. In a win-win relationship, there is no need for control and management by other people. People who also earn by working with you work without control and reminders on your part. This frees up a lot of free time and energy to deal with more important tasks. Success at the expense of others is a kind of win-win cooperation. This type of cooperation includes the option when someone lies to someone or uses them for their own purposes. People who collaborate with others on a win-win model very quickly lose the trust of others. At the energy level, they acquire dark tones and others feel it. Long-term success at the expense of others is impossible. Success is fame and notoriety. Fame is another consequence of success. Fame and notoriety are not success. We will return to the example of the officials. Many of them have fame, many are famous, but they cannot be called successful. By the way, many officials have the above attributes of success. They are also rich, have power, high status, but if you look at their faces you will see tension and fatigue. Their faces do not tell you that they are successful. And now, dear friends, look at yourself and think about your own beliefs. Maybe you, like me before, have also fallen into these traps and are chasing success that is not success at all.